I'm Damon Berry. I'm a member of the Adapt Research Centre and also a member of staff on TU Dublin. I'm going to just give you a brief overview of this Spirit of Radio device that we've been developing and we're exhibiting at Researchers Night 2025. So this came out of a thing where we're considering how media has changed since the 1950s. It's the centenary of Irish broadcast radio in January 2026. And we thought this would be a good time to think back at radios in the 1940s and 50s and how they would benefit or how they would change based on 21st century technology, and in particular the influence of AI. So if AI was in the 1940s or 1950s radio, what would it do? But let's just start with the simple case. So you can see that you have this authentic interstation noise thing. So if we go onto the station, on the 1940s, 50s radio, when you were on the station, this magic eye would light up in green, and that would indicate that you've got a good signal. And as you can hear, we've got music from a station. Now this is not from an electromagnetic radio spectrum. This is actually a streamed network service. And we've got a set of these network services here on the thing, and as we change, we can go from station to station. So that's the first band, that's this first button. Let's check to the second button now. And you can see now that the magic eye has gone red. And that for us is to indicate that this is in AI mode now. So it's actually delivering AI content rather than human curated content. And this is a way we're actually showing, this is AI, that is human created. So this is actually music from an AI generated band called The Velvet Sundown, just as an example.
In the theory of Britpop, our mission, we want to look at where it came from, its impact, and that massive feud, the battle of Britpop, Blur versus Oasis. You've gathered some great sources for us, covering the music, the media, the whole cultural moment, really.
Absolutely, and the first thing to get, I think, is that Britpop wasn't just music, it was this whole cultural vibe in the 90s.
So that last channel is an example of using Notebook LM to generate podcasts. So on this particular function here, we've actually created 3 podcasts. First, one is in the middle ground between the Blur and Oasis fight. One is on the Blur side and one is on the Oasis side. And it's just an illustration of how easy it is to synthesize or create an AI-based podcast using documents. So you feed Notebook LM documents, and then it creates in a few minutes a podcast based on those documents. Frequently used as a study aid for students, but it's also quite useful for illustrating how AI can actually work with media. So they're just a sample of some of the features that we have in this radio, and actually the whole idea here is that this is a platform where we can add in other things as we like, and just showing the difference between authentic human curated material versus AI created and recommended media. So that's pretty much it. That's the quick rundown of the device. Thanks very much.